Hello, hello. All right, I'm gonna turn the game audio up just a tad. So on that last stream, it seemed like it was a little too quiet. But y'all just let me know. Hello, hello. Oh, shoot. Hold up. All right. There we go. All right. Playback should stop now. Okay. So, just to recap. And I'm going to do better about actually commenting on the game this time. But just to recap, Jessie Faden found the Federal Bureau of Control. Her brother's been missing for 17 years. They took him. There was something weird that happened when they were kids, and she walked into the Federal Bureau of Control, has discovered that they are a governmental body that, I guess, investigates and tries to keep from the public weird stuff, paranormal stuff, like altered world events and objects of power. And inside this building, there's been some kind of entity that has unleashed. It's infected people, called the Hiss. The director of the entire bureau put himself into a long-term nap, and Jessie, is now been chosen as the new director by the board, whoever the board is, and this weapon in her hand apparently selects the director, and it chose her. So, yeah. And right now we are just looking for, I think, the head of security, something like that. So, yeah. Let's do it. I wish you would just open the collectible right away. Astral Plane Exhibition. Astral Exhibition was built a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds. We could have done a better job with it. It was being stingy with the budget. However, we discovered it was repurposed. Whoops, forgot to turn on my little... There we go. Got on my little color filter for you. Okay, so it looks like I guess people are used to going to the astral plane, which is the same place that Jessie's been training in. So they recreated it. That's what it sounds like. Once things start to get goofy, let me know about that audio. I turned the game audio up a little higher than last time. Hello again. Been looking forward to part 2. Hey, Rich. Yeah, me too, man. I've been looking forward to it. I had fun the first go around. Ah, Dr. Darling. My darling.
The landscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane.
I love hearing Matthew Peretta.
Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls.
The pyramid. Oh, the big pyramid from the ceiling.
Native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay, so that's good to know, because when we first went to that astral plane, I thought it was just in Jessie's mind, but it's an actual place. You just kind of mentally go there. Whoa. What am I looking at? Oh, that's one of the things from inside the astral plane. Yeah, see, like right now, let me know if the audio, if my voice in the game audio is not sounding right. You should still be able to hear me over this stuff. Hi, D616. Hello. What's up? Thanks for hopping in. You know, every time you guys join the stream and send a message, I'm extremely grateful for it. Because I like interacting, but also it's the weirdest thing. Every time I start a oh, whoa, it's chasing me. Hold up. I'll get to that point after this. I think I need that box. This is gonna give me a seizure. Bugger off. See ya. I'm out of here. Am I supposed to trap it in here? Where's it at? Oh, he's coming for me. He's after me, Lucky Charms. Alright, so what's the deal here? I gotta obviously put these boxes... Oh, this is supposed to be their astral plane room? That's hilarious. This place sucks. Oh, there's the spots. Okay. So this is what they were talking about when they said that somebody was stingy on the budget. That's hilarious. Your voice is 100% volume. The alarm is 80%, if that helps. Okay. That does help. I guess just let me know if, like, subjectively, it's tough to hear me when stuff like that comes up. Because you should be able to hear me clearly no matter what, without having to struggle. And there's been some streams in the past where, like, I know the audio levels weren't right, and going back for a rewatch, I was like, ooh. Okay, so there's that. What does this do? Let's see what this does. Come on in here, brother. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but we're here, we're doing it. See ya. Oh, that's... Okay, okay. I got it now. Come on in. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna hit that switch. Go, 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 go. Gotcha. GG's, idiot.
Bureau doing with that thing?
I'm almost dead, too. Love it. Hey, audio. Hey, Nathan. Audio's fine for me, but notifications didn't show you went live. I just remembered the time, just so you know. That's weird. Notifications didn't go off. Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. Hey, Pickle Lord. I dubbed thee King Pickle. Hey, appreciate it. That's the highest of honors coming from the Lord. Wait. Yeah, so that's what I was about to say is, it's the weirdest thing, but anytime I do a stream, this is like, I think my 4th stream, I appreciate when you guys come on and chat and everything, because without fail, every time I've done a stream, I immediately lose, without exaggeration, anywhere from 30 to 50 or more subscribers. And my first assumption was, oh, people just don't like accounts that stream, I guess, and that's, you know, that is what it is. So I'm losing subscribers. But even when I start a stream that I haven't even advertised yet, like I just have it, I have it scheduled but not publicly scheduled, and no one should be able to see it yet. Boom, just like that, I lose a chunk of subscribers. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's just YouTube cleaning out bot accounts or what. But it's really weird. But couple that with, yeah, I probably am actually just losing some legit subscribers because people don't like streamers. I don't know.
Shit. We're so close.
And that's not even during the stream. It's whenever first it happens when I schedule it, not publicly. And then it hits again, like I lose a second batch when I make the advertisement, the scheduling public. So I think it's both. I think it's YouTube's doing something, and in addition to that, people are just unsubscribing. So anyway, I appreciate it when you guys come on. Yeah, 616, I have no idea. Sir Pickle Lord, at the very beginning of this stream, I gave a little recap of what happened in Chapter 1. If you want to go back and listen to that real quick. But basically, this is a a government agency that investigates and kind of contains different like paranormal entities, and one of the entities that it contained has broken out inside of its office. That's the bare bones summary of what's happened so far. And our main character is looking for her brother who got taken by this bureau 17 years ago. And she broke into their headquarters. What is that thing? Can I just shoot it? Uh-oh. Are those chairs? Oh, it's... Whoa. I think it's throwing things at me. Hiss clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. Okay. Yeah, I think it's throwing things at me. Okay, that's neat. So, like, SCP... Yeah, 616, Pickle Lord, and Armored Avian. Hey, Armored Avian. Yes, exactly. It is SCP, but... no, it did not bring me all the way back here. It's SCP, but think of it as more... more of like the action advent... Wow, hold on. Gosh, alright. Think of it as more the personnel protection. What is... Go to the mail... What? Oh, is it a side mission or something? Oh, this is one of those optional things. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. We're gonna just stick to the main. Wait, no, it's not. Now I'm confused. Mission briefings. I mean, let's just go. All right, let's go see what it's about, I guess. SCP. Imagine it's more. It's got more action to it than it is just like straight horror. There are horror elements, but it's not. This game is really not in the horror genre. Oh, I can get some abilities. I think I wanted to save up for something. What was it? Yeah, it was that. I'm gonna hold off on that. So it wants me to go to the mailroom. Oh, there's a fast travel straight there. Perfect. I don't like the saving in this game. Yeah, I hope I hope the checkpoints aren't super far apart. I think the worst game I ever played about checkpoints was Turok from the Xbox 360 PS2 era. That game that was so bad with checkpoints that I still remember it to this day. Just how much you'd have to replay. Say, I heard chanting. That was evil. Yeah, it was so bad. You'd have to replay so much that it was just unreasonable. Dude, I love... Oh, for you, Pickle, I probably ought to throw in... Jessie has also got some kind of voice in her head that she's had ever since that event. Her brother went missing. She doesn't know where it originated from necessarily, but it speaks to her and no one else can hear it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that voice is what's allowing her to have these powers that she's developing. Whoops. Well, there's another one of those things. Ah, I didn't realize that was a bad guy. Yeah, the hiss is basically just paranormal zombie virus, from what I can tell. I'm sure there's more to it, but that's all that's really been let on so far. That thing's a speeder. Come here, you. That looks like a fushigi. You ever see those commercials, the fushigis? The absolutely scam bullcrap toy that made it look like they like levitated around your hands. Oh, come on. It wouldn't have been that big. Fushigi wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but they advertised to children. Like that was they were on like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel or whatever. That's why it was a problem. I mean, I say it was a problem. A problem to me. It wasn't like they were investigated or something. I don't know. Boom, I love that. You know something extremely cool? Look at this. Whenever you're doing levitating, you pick up an item, it picks up little scraps of things around it too. Like little pieces of wood and rocks on the ground. So it's like it's not just the item you're picking up, it's like little things around it too. That's so cool. And it's not just an effect either, like it's actual small items that are sitting around it. Is Alan Wake and Control in the same universe? Yes, yes they are. D616, there probably is an element of multiverse in these Remedy games. In fact, I'm certain there are. But Alan Wake and Control can be considered to be in the same universe. Because there are direct references to Alan Wake in this game. Mentionings of characters and events and stuff. And I can tell you, I mean, this isn't a crazy spoiler, but Alan Wake 2, it's confirmed that the Bureau of Control exists. I keep forgetting to grab those and throw them back. Haha, get clotheslined. I love that. Okay, that had to be like a little side. So let's see. I'm gonna try picking something up and let's see if stuff floats around it. Yeah, see, look at that. That's so cool. Piece of paper, another little item. I love the sound it makes when you're levitating things as well. Dude, imagine the power. How cool it would be to have this power. Oh look, it's moving the boxes, they're all coming up too. Look at that! But when I throw it, it's only gonna be the stool, I think. Yeah. That's awesome. Nice attention to detail there. Nice touch. Turok was awesome, just a shame for them checkpoints. Yeah, I mean, checkpoints aside, Nathan, I loved that Turok game. It was fun. It was a good time. Alright, did that count? Did I get my little mission out of the way? Yes, I did. Okay. Back to... I think that was just some kind of main mission, or side mission or something. Probably gave me some XP. Alright, where... We're going back to research. Boom. Cool. The voice name is Polaris? Yes. Like, as Jesse put it, 616, she named the voice Polaris like the guiding star. And in the last stream, I laughed at that because that's the edgiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, you couldn't have just named it, like, I don't know, Lester, Bob, Ashley, you know, something normal. Oh, and all these bodies floating, they're affected by the hiss too, but it's pretty much understood that they're already dead, and when you attack them, they disappear, but the researchers are not sure if that means they're just invisible now, or if they're actually gone. Yeah, all kinds of stuff that they don't... Oh wait, I already watched this. Oh, you can just X out of that and let it play. Nice. And yeah, that is Alan Wake's voice actor right there, Matthew Peretta. Like that's legit him, what he looks like in real life. Control is SCP with Star Wars Force users. Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's SCP and you have the Force. Do I have to kill this thing again? Oh, nice. Okay, so it saved that I already did this. That's kind of why I was dreading coming back in here, because I didn't want to have to do that again. I'm not letting it back out. Okay. Yeah, this is so funny to me. They recreated the astral plane, but it's just a little bullcrap room with some with some wood boards all around. That's really funny. Oh, there's a way. Okay. We want to go to Parapsychology, which is down here. Alright, here comes the scary room again. Hello, Mr. Ball. Fushigi. Not today. Not scamming any kids today. Alright. Dude, the sound design in this game is good. Like the sound when you pick up stuff, like when it levitates, like that. That's extremely satisfying. And the sound of the hiss, the chanting coming from the bodies. It's good stuff. Wish I could shoot this shield at somebody. I don't know how useful that would be. I wonder if that's an ability I can get. Actually, I think it is. I think I definitely saw it. Well, I might be making that up. Alright, enough. Enough. I hear you up there. Come on out. Oh, it's another one. Imagine getting a fire extinguisher. Oh, what's happening? A fire extinguisher hurled at your head at 60 miles an hour. Yeah, Remedy definitely improved their combat all around. I've had enough of these grenades. Improved their combat all around between Alan Wake and this game. Probably had not probably, they had some practice with control and having better action. And Alan Wake, the first one, I thought the combat was fine. It wasn't layered enough. It was really just shine, flashlight, shoot, shine, flashlight, shoot. New mission, a captive audience. Investigate the X-ray light box object of power. X-ray light. Is someone still throwing grenades at me? Enough. Enough. Yeah, objects of power are good to go check out because those give me a new power whenever I mess with them. Polaris is like the fist of the North Star. Yeah. Excited to see how Control 2 will look. Me too, 616. Me too. Nathan Lewin, the Viewpoint Hotel or whatever it's called, an intersection between worlds, Alan Wake, Quantum Break Control. The Ocean View Motel, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't actually know what the Ocean View Motel was yet, but they were kind of on the nose with it a little bit. Like it's a motel that looks like every motel. You know, it's no matter where you travel, there's a motel kind of like it kind of thing, and there's posters of different states inside of it. So I was kind of able to gather that, but I wasn't sure. Utilization of paranatural elements. Rethinking groupthink. Alright, I'll summarize this. Okay, so they're trying to apply groupthink theory to telepathy. So groupthink, I'm sure all of you know, but groupthink is when what you think and what you do is more impacted by people you're around. And basically the internet is one massive groupthink. You're more likely to think as others do when you're more exposed to their thoughts. And so they were trying to see if that had an impact on telepathy.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Okay. Where is this object of power? Investigate object of power in the hypnosis lab. Where's my map? That's not it. Where's my map? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Where is my map? I forgot how to get to the map. Do I hold it down? No. Press start. No. I cannot remember how to pull up the map. There it is. Okay. So it looks like I gotta go down that way. Oh my god. I'm still doing it, everybody. I keep pressing B whenever I'm in the map thinking it'll close, but it just makes me dash. D616, sorry for my English. No, dude, you're good. English is coming off great. Nathan ball busting. Pickle Lord. Remedy should make a game about a snail that can travel between multiverses and then takes Alan Wake on wild adventures in the pickle realm. It wouldn't shock me if, you know the snail meme? The one that follows you forever? Whoa. Hello, everyone. Hello. Are we all hypnotized today?
Object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
It's probably Pickle Lord's pickle. They're mesmerized by it, blinded by its majesty. Okay, so this is what we're talking about with SCPs. This is an object of, well, in the game it's called object of power, an OOP. So that's an object that has some kind of paranormal power to it. And in this case, looks like when you stare at it, it just hypnotizes you. Well, I have no fear. Let's go on in. Alright, gotta find a way in. How to get inside. Can I throw something at the glass? Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. I just murdered those guys. Oh, oops. I'm supposed to be their fearless leader. I'm the director of this place and I let them down. Well, maybe if they hadn't been slacking on the job. I'm certain they were informed not to stare at the object of power out there. Thank you for putting that in the game, Remedy. Glad I could mess with that. Romanian, that's cool. 616. Or D, whichever one you prefer going by. Oh, looks like I gotta fill this up. Oh no, okay. So I gotta fill this up somehow. That not it? Alright, instead of screwing around with that, let me look and see if there's a symbol I'm supposed to match somewhere. Food is my first language. I feel that, Nathan. I feel that. Maybe there's a symbol I'm supposed to make it look like somewhere. So it's an X-ray machine that has pacified these people. Very cool. I'm a fat, bloated American. Same. PlayStation Extra yearly subscription at 44% off. Well, I mean, if that's what... I don't know if I would even call that weakness. Like, if that gives you access to a bunch of games that you wouldn't have access to before... doesn't sound like a bad deal. Like, I don't love everything going to a subscription model, but at the same time, it's like, well, and I could see why people do it. I've got Game Pass, so I mean, I can't really talk. So the control unit, so there's no symbol anywhere that I could find. I'm a little confused on what exactly I'm supposed to be doing here. I gotta make this look like something. I think it was worth it. Yeah, probably. Find the symbol and match it. Any notes, Nathan? Let me see if I have any. Assets, collectibles, research and records. Not that I recall. There was one for groupthink, but no symbol on it. No. Case file, perhaps? I think it gives you the case file of the object of power after you beat it. So I don't think I'm missing that yet. However, I will just do a little look around real quick. Surely this isn't some kind of hint, right? Surely not. Look at the other computers. Anything on those? No. Looking around for a note, just to be sure. Puzzles. Puzzles, puzzles. I would assume it'd be in this room. In this specific room, if there were. Let's pull that back off then. Did I hit another one? No, I didn't. Okay. Is there anything in that room? No. There? No. No, I don't see anything. I'll go check right outside this room, but I think it is just... gotta figure it out with the shape somehow. Hypnosis lab. Kinda sad giving them money after Sony has increased the price. Yeah, I can understand that. On the... okay. Nathan, did you just solve the riddle here? Copy to Marshall Monday. Friday, 1500 to Darling. Ah, there we go. Very nice. There's what we gotta do. Okay. Thanks, Nathan. I like puzzle solving games. Yeah, it's literally right. Look at that. It's right there. It's right there over the top, the right monitor. Oh man, that's annoying. Ugh. I like puzzles and puzzle solving, but at the same time, I have my limits. That, however, that's inexcusable. It was literally right there on the screen. I didn't see it. It's hard to see things on this screen sometimes. When I'm playing PC, I'm playing on this monitor and I'm up close to it like this. Like, it's tough for me to, like, look all over the monitor and see everything.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego...
A corporate disclaimer, I love it.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Oh, what happened to him? What happened to Mr. Warren? Is he gonna goof me too? Well, let's play with it. Watch us find him in the astral plane, like he's just stuck in here. Everybody else got hypnotized for whatever reason. So yeah, this is the actual astral plane. Gold enemies are immune. Find another way to defeat them. Yeah. You ain't hitting me today. Alright, let's figure out where we gotta go. Enemies at low health can be seized. Okay, so I gotta take out the gold one. My guess is it wants me to grab these people. Oh, am I hypnotizing them? I am. Okay. Very cool. I thought seizing them meant like I was just gonna grab them. Nope, we're hypnotizing them. It's a good thing Jesse is the protagonist and a good person. Because, like, how much power one person would have if they were able to do all these things. So now I gotta keep sicking them after Goldie over there. And that's how we beat Goldie here. I'm gonna need you guys to pick it up. Hold X to seize enemies. Yeah, I get that. I'm gonna need you guys to pick up the pace. I'm needing to get out of here quicker than y'all are allowing me to. Yeah, I can't hurt the gold one at all. Solely relying on these guys. Oh, they did it. Yeah, there's the board talking. Is the pyramid in here? Yeah, so every time we come in the astral plane, there's this pyramid on the top, and Dr. Darling mentioned something about that being, I guess, alive. If I'm understanding that correctly. So all these guys wake up now?
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Oh, no, they're dead anyway. Okay. I don't feel as bad now about the two guys that I slaughtered. Their brains were fried when I took over the object. Does that mean Jesse is the reason they're dead, or were they already done anyway? Either way, let's get on out of here. Yeah, that's why I appreciate that the side missions in this game, they give you something that's worth going for. Except for the ones for XP, I guess, but like the object of power ones, they all give you a new ability that I assume are completely missable if you don't go do them. Hope they give her a sword and control too. It is a yeah, it's basically Jedi mind trick. Hope they give her a sword and control too. You know, some better melee would be nice. See, right now, boom. Like, the melee's cool. New bureau alert. What are these bureau alerts? No, I don't want to... Alright, how about no? I'm just not going to mess with it this time. We're going to continue on with our stories, what we're going to do. Astral constructs. Do I have a new weapon form? Construct Pierce. Oh, so it's a sniper, basically. Ooh. I'm going to make it. Can I carry all three? No, I think I have to pick between two. Alright, I've got my 8. So now I can... Locked ability. It's still locked? Not enough essence to I don't want to reset abilities. Why is it still locked? I have enough. Maybe it's just a certain point in the story. Dang, that's annoying. Alright. Let's look at all the shield ones. Oh, yeah, I wasn't crazy. When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. We want that. That's what we want. So I can make my shield, and I can blast it back out at them. That's perfect. Yes, please, and thank you. Very nice. Alright, so now let's check out our... Well, I don't really care about the mod stuff. Where does one mess with weapons? Oh, here, loadout. Oh, I got another personal mod. Okay, so energy recovery speeds up. Ah, there's just so many of these. Launch, energy cost, evade, energy recovery, health. I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah. Let's do health up 18%. Yeah, I'll take that. Weapon forms. Okay, I might spin. What's the spin? Is that a machine gun? I don't know. Let's try it out. Oh, cool. You know what? Let's go machine gun and sniper rifle. Let's try that. Well, I guess I can change it at any time, it looks like, so it really isn't that big a deal if I don't end up liking it. Very cool. Alright, so spin, we want... Rate of fire could be higher. Okay. Damage. I don't know what it's lacking in yet, so I'm just going to put something on there. For the sniper, I assume this is a sniper. Charge shot at range. And we just want... Damage against enemy armor is probably good, but what's this over here? Headshot damage. Damage against enemy armor. We'll do that. Alright, so let's hit this thing, make sure it's saved. I assume that means it's saved. Let's try this out. Can I charge it more? Yeah, it's literally a sniper. Love it. Alright, cool. I guess I just forgot that there's other weapon types in this game. Or I just didn't think that they were going to add more.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden.
Beat the game with my feet, yeah, right.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You know what?
Right.
I forgot to hit record.
More of you? Really?
Oh my. Oh, did I just grab his body? That's funny. Back off. See ya. These things are the... Oh, these things are the creepiest looking things you fight so far. And there's about 7 billion of them. Oh, man. You know, maybe that's not the best duo for my weapons, because that machine gun runs out quick. Runs out very... Well, yeah, it runs out fast, and the sniper is pretty long between each shot. Bureau alerts lets you know when Hiss is going to take over an area. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's what that is. Alright.
Marshall.
Let's skip, because we already heard the... Oh!
My name, I'm coming to
You
help.
can skip each line of dialogue.
You got
I went on a tangent about that in the first episode of this.
Really?
And you can do it. They're not coming from behind me, are they? No, they're not. Yo, I think I take back what I said. Yep, I think I take back what I said. That is a good combo. Maybe I just sucked. I just sucked the first time, that's why. Whee! Wait, so that's where I'm supposed to go. But what's in here? Central research? Oh, it looks like it just connects back to where I've been before. Now, every time. All right, let's go the way we're supposed to go. But I want to know what's in. Nope, we're not gonna get sidetracked. We're just gonna go. Even though usually in Remedy games, getting sidetracked usually pays off.
Said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall.
There's usually cool stuff to find.
Does she know what happened to Dylan?
No powers run? No thanks. Hard pass on that. Hello.
Welcome to the party. Marshall is right down the hall.
Are y'all just in here chilling with your levitating, chanting colleagues over your heads like it's nothing. That's such a creepy sound. And they're here just hanging. No big deal. Luck and probability. There's a department for that here. Ooh, another fast travel point. Yes, please. Yeah, Nathan, talking to Pope. I could not stand could not stand the conversations with her. This little cat thing looks like an object of power. That's gotta be. What is it? Let's see what it is. I don't buy that that's just a cute little cat. Everything in here is sus. Luck and probability. So are all these items like lucky items or something? Wouldn't put it past him. Did I just take a plant? Oh, it's a 4-leaf clover. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Why not? Does it come up as something in my... No. I don't know what it is. I guess it's my clover now.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
And a horseshoe. So maybe if I interact with everything in here, it'll do something. And that just leaves this. Is there anything else to interact with in here? Except for the... I know I'm supposed to talk to the lady. No, I think I got everything. I don't know. Kind of feel bad about stealing their clover, though. Nah, it's mine now.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden.
Thank you. It's the first person to say that to me. Glad you acknowledge my... I hope y'all can't hear my dog
I
howling.
assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you...
If y'all can hear my dog and it's distracting, let me know. I'll mute myself.
Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
Yeah, because she knows her place.
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
So the luck items in here are a puzzle?
But we can't risk a breach.
I want to solve it.
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Couldn't possibly guess what to do, though.
The reason is currently unknown.
Can I mess with the horseshoe again? Oh, here's this. So now that's hitting that horseshoe. Oh, that's the only one I hadn't messed with before. So that one was pointed to the right. Does that matter? Oh, haha. So... I guess we want it to be right side up for some reason. But then this one over here... Well, that's just a little ball thing. I don't know. And then... I don't think I can do anything with the fish. No, I can't. Here's the kitty cat. I mean, I would really assume that it wants me to have it moving. Surely. And then the 4-leaf clover, I would also assume that I'm supposed to do something with it. Is there a second room for this, or is everything I need in this room alone? Because I can't go in there yet. See, it wouldn't shock me if I have to come back here at clearance level 5 and go in that room and do something in there too. If that's the case, feel free to let me know so I'm not wasting my time in here. Oh, I think you have to look at the board in the other room. Never mind, files and clues in here too. You can go in the yellow room. The yellow room, I've got to be clearance level 5. So if the answer, like, you can't solve it till you get in there, then, you know, GG's to me. I think I don't know what clearance level I am now. I have no idea. But, alright, well, it seems to me like I do not have what I need. So I'm going to put my clover back for safekeeping, and I will be back. I will return when I get an even higher promotion than director of the entire bureau, apparently.
Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. Till we put everything we got into one final push.
Yep. I'll be back. Whoa. Hey now, hey now, hey now. They're shooting at me? No, not at me. Hello, Fushigi. Where'd you go?
I see rangers over there.
Boom. Did that miss? Oh, you're about to get rocked. See ya. That's why we want the sniper. Well, first, let's go into our shelter for 6. And nothing? Why bother? Alright. Back to the room. Whee! Oh, is there no limit on my... Yes, there is. Dang it. I need some faster ritual division. Ritual division? Like doing rituals? Sounds creepy. I need some faster ammo recharge. I think there's a mod for that. Does it pause? Yes, 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 yes. Energy recovery. Let's change out the health boost one. You know what? I think those are specific to the gun. It is, isn't it? Yep. Well, actually, no, I don't even see that option anywhere, so. Alright. Tally-ho, lads. We'll go without it. Oh my. Stuff flying all around me. That's what I wanted. I want it to be more powerful, but that's... Oh, that's them with the rocket launchers. Alright, I ain't worried about them. Yeah, get them, boys. Your fearless leader is here. Oh, well. Fearless until these absolute demons show up. Get me out of here. Wait, I can control you? Yeah. Get controlled. Oh, nope. Oh! Got trapped. Well, is that all of them? Nope. It is now. Kind of wish there was just a generic reload mechanic. Time to cleanse. Oh, there's more. Shoot. Wrecking ball incoming. Excuse me? Oh! That would be our wrecking ball. Oh, that's our chief. That's the chief. Chief of the division. Oh, get away from him. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Go, 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 go. There's a bunch of health over here. Not looking so hot, Chief. I think it's just throwing the little henchmen out to give me opportunities to heal. That's my guess. I don't think that even damaged him. That did, though. See ya. That was one fat son of a gun. Hey, he kind of looked like me though, for real. Astral blip. Alright, now can I cleanse the control point? Yeah, by the way, Pickle and anyone else, this building wasn't constructed by the Bureau of Control. They found it. So it does all kinds of weird stuff that's not totally understood, like when it shifts in its shape and everything. How come nobody's in these shelters and they all just got themselves caught? Like, did it happen that fast? Like, not a soul made it into these shelters on time? I mean, they're scattered around. Shatter projectile. Oh, that's for shotgun. I mean, they're scattered around every 7 feet in this building, and you're telling me nobody made it in them, except for Emily Pope, the one person who arguably I would rather not survive. She made it, but nobody else did. If X is worth 5... Yes, oldest house, D. If X is worth 5, and then you have 9 cats, how much watermelon? I don't even... I got no attempt at that riddle. Continue on towards Darling's HRA. Yeah. That's one of those riddles that I'd rather just hear the answer to. Because I'm 90% sure that is a meme riddle. Not an actual riddle.
Altered item number 52A.
Oh, rubber duck?
Session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next,
why are you shocking the duck? Free my boy, he didn't do nothing.
A standard Bunsen burner. No response.
They're torturing it.
Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale from 0
They're gonna
to 14.
put him in acid?
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
Yeah, free my boy Ducky.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
I mean, Scrooge McDuck in there, he's like, I see some visual effects coming off of him, but yeah, and I have a suspicion that we're never gonna know what this duck actually does, but we know it's an object of power in some way. It's an SCP, but we don't know what. We don't know why. You know, maybe it's the destroyer. It's the destroyer of worlds for all we know. All right, let's get on out here.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet.
So there's a door over there.
He's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
So I see the door back there is probably where I'm supposed to go, maybe? Or this is where it wants me to go. So the door back here is going to be for some extra stuff. Right? Is that... What was that? Oh, it's just the pipes, I guess. Pretty sure there's a crouch button, yeah. Can I not crouch underneath these? No, guess not. Oh, it's just a little Little loot crate in here. What you got for me? Nah. Weak. I thought I heard a duck quack when I came in here. That's why I was like, what? Alright. The game said, in case you're an idiot who didn't see it last time, we'll put it right under your nose. Thanks, Remedy. Oh, dang it. I feel insulted. Only Pope made it. Yeah, apparently. I do find it interesting that Alan Wake 2 adopted Control's way of announcing a new chapter. Sorry, I'm just stretching for a second. Like, Alan Wake 1 had the previously on Alan Wake and, like, the TV show intro. But this one, it's just the words and the... Oh, that duck is as annoying. He follows you? I hope so. That's going to be hilarious if it does. The duck is God. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Or you follow it. Maybe the duck gives you the power to turn people into ducks.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Polaris. I wouldn't be making fun of Jesse and Polaris as much if, like... Oh, it looks like a puzzle we're about to do. If somebody had been like, oh yeah, there's this entity, it's called Polaris. Like, that's one thing. But for her to be like, I have a friend in my head, and I called her Polaris. You know, like, it's just... I will continue to make fun of her for that. BlackRock Prisms. How to invest in real estate. Just kidding. BlackRock, anyone? Alright. BlackRock prisms are unique formations of black rock. Distinct in both their shape, while the density dampens paranatural forces. So I assume the BlackRock prisms and the BlackRock it's referring to is all of the rectangle stuff that keeps breaching through and shifting around. It dampens paranormal activity. Or I guess that. Maybe that's just a piece of it, though. I don't know.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
We've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but...
Why does she look like a hero character in Battlefield 2042?
Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the
like,
terminals.
complete with a Lewis.
How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Restart the punch card terminals and then activate the HRA machine. And then turned on the bleebity-blah and the gobbledygoo. Go ahead and give a jump start to the... I don't even know. Like, none of that means anything to me. Restart the punch card terminals. Okay, so these cards I'm picking up go into terminals? Perhaps? What's this? So I gotta figure out which one goes there. Our way in, too strong, leaks out. Not really sure what that board tells me. Feedback loop, dimensions, too powerful for our use. Okay. Let's try this one.
Have you checked the upper floor?
No, I haven't. Didn't know there was an upper floor. Thank you, Battlefield character. Okay, so here's another one. I'll take that. How would you know which one goes in which? Configurations. Can we affect this? I guess I should have taken note of which one I picked up in here. Yeah, I get that. Thank you. Which one's over here on the board? Okay. Let's try the one that's on there. That would be that one, I guess. Also don't know how to tell if I'm putting in the right ones either. Jesse just having to mentally break down or it's all just a dream. Yeah, I hate the it's just a dream plot tropes. That stuff, that's the bane of my existence. It makes me so mad.
Whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so is it saying it wants me to switch those or as they're written? So I'm going to try as it's written on the board. And then a solid one here. But then there's more. There's one right here. Looks like, I guess the half one? This one here? Did it work? Did I do it right? Like a glove. God, I'm amazing. I can't be stopped. It's just really lucky. It's because of the rubber duck, you see. Or it's because of the clover. Oh, well, maybe I just...
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
A new plan.
Totally wasn't my fault. It was Dr. Darling's fault. No doubt. I had nothing to do with that.
Black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance.
Thanks,
That's
Flama.
where he keeps the prisms.
Flamadan.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base.
Don't call me Director.
Once I have the prism.
Now that's your hammer. Wield it.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
Yeah, I want to meet Darling. I want to be in the same room as him.
Scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
All right.
This will lead back to central research.
You know, I have no idea how long this game is. Or I guess I don't know how much I have left. So I'm only, what, 5 hours in? So, from some accounts I'm halfway, others I'm like a third. So I have no idea. Boom. Well, something over here? Nope. Alright, never mind. A duck made of 4-leaf clovers. For real. Brain Eclipse, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The last Twilight movie. Which, to be fair, they didn't want to go against the book. I have to go all the way back to maintenance, but there's a... It's getting ridiculous at this point. It's, they didn't want to go against the book, and in the book, the two sides just kind of meet and settle their differences and walk away after building up to a battle for... After building up to a battle the entire book, they just decide, you know what, never mind, let's not fight. And that would be a little anticlimactic for a movie, so they added some fighting to try to make it a better movie experience. So I can respect that they wanted to in that instance the source material was garbage, and they did the best they could to balance between it being an entertaining watch and not making the fans mad. But still, I agree though, like that kind of stuff in movies is the worst. Will you? Enough. There we go. There's more. What do the Fushigis actually do? Other than roll around. I think this is what they said heals people. Whoa. Good night. Hey, you dropped your grenade. You know what? Get controlled. Attack my minion. Why is he... Oh, I thought he was shooting one of the levitating bodies. So on a scale of 1 to useless, he's like an 11. Alright. Is that everyone? What I want is my fast travel point. For who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Alright. %-ish. Alright, thanks Nathan. Yeah, mate, because if the game is too long, then I guess by the time I'm done playing it on stream, I'll have like 6 subscribers, so, you know. If anyone doesn't get that joke, go back to the beginning of the stream. Oh, Dr. Darling's office. I haven't been in here yet.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headroom resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements. We're listening to your conversations.
Big brother.
While you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Oh, that's ominous. That's funny though.
As a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
It won't be quick and painless?
We're making more.
Oh, I see. Well, he ended up being right, because the only people left alive are the ones wearing HRAs. Resonance. It vibrates around us. Something opened the door to something. It emits a force as far beyond the forces. Is resonance the key in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power. Do they share a common redacted? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? I mean, that would be kind of nice to have something connecting all of this together. Because right now it's just kind of crazy wackadoo random random object number 375 that just does something random. So it'd be kind of nice to see that it's all connected somehow. I suspect my colleague has contacted you asking for an increase. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel. All fuss, no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, tangible data, usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. That is what you call a kiss up. Yeah, I'm sure you're a man of reason that can, you know, enjoy the liquor I got you. But hey, you know, don't be biased in your decision or anything. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. Okay. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE... Holy... Alright. 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 I can follow this. I can follow it. Over time, the link was created by something in the astral plane to that item, making it... So that's how objects of power are made. Okay. Paranatural energy when an altered world event occurs in the vicinity... and there's just something nearby. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash. They were... Is he asking or is he saying objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity? I think he's just saying that's a theory. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through objects of power. Okay, I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. So they don't know. Long story short, they don't know. They have no idea. There must be an achievement or something for hitting all these little metal balls. I'll make a point to keep doing it. What time period? This is present day. Pickle. It's present day, but the entire office kind of gives off a... honestly, like a 1980s workplace type of vibe. And I'm willing... and you know what? And I'm willing to bet that's because... see, like, look, they even have all these files and everything rather than doing it electronically. I wonder if that's because... such a big part of their research involves objects of power that maybe they want I don't know, this might be stupid. Maybe they don't want to limit what kind of objects they bring. I don't know. I mean, just look at this lab. There's an obvious there's obvious intention of having older looking equipment, like even having a projector versus just like a flat screen or something. The desks are older, everything is just older. Like, this is not modern day technology. So either they stopped bringing in stuff around the 1980s, like they just quit bringing stuff in, so that's why you don't see anything updated, or they're intentionally keeping all the aesthetic old. Yeah, look, here's a pencil sharpener. Tell me, when was the last time you used a pencil sharpener in your life? Well, maybe if you're in school. If you're in an office setting, though, I assure you, you're not using a pencil sharpener. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to something. I bet that says the board. I bet that says the board. Share a direct connection to the board, maybe. An entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states there's a clear link between the objects of power, the board, I think, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very something of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if the objects were never linked to something, but had that connection forced on them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the something? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon, which is Jesse's weapon, or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the something is a natural fact and not something more something? So, hey, be my guest, buddy. You can use the hotline and the service weapon if you want to. Test it out. By all means, go for it. Alright. To central maintenance. After I find my nearest cleansing point. Looks like... whatever. Looks like it's above me somewhere. Or maybe it's below me. I can't tell. The navigation in this game is absolutely abysmal. The map is so hard to read. Is this just a death pit? I can't tell. Where are you, control point? Cleanse point, excuse me. Straight to my right? Yeah, I don't know about all that. That doesn't look like a cleanse point. Oh, so they were barricading up against this thing here. Looks like some kind of outgrowth. Is this the Black Rock stuff? Probably is. I don't have time for y'all. Get away from me. Sorry. Nope. Not fighting you today. See ya. Not bothering with y'all today. Is this for the elevator? You know what? Let's just take the elevator. Screw it. We'll take the elevator and that'll get us back where we need to go. We want... I think we just want maintenance. Yeah, we want maintenance. I love the live action sections in those games. So do I, D. A lot of people complain about the live action stuff in Remedy's games. And I think they're great, with the exception of Quantum Break. That one...
Something about Dylan. Is he here?
I think they went overboard in Quantum Break. But the other games, I think it's good.
First. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Why can't we hear what Polaris is saying? Continue towards Blackrock processing. Okay. Oh, so this is perfect. The elevator seems to be exactly where we need to go. I hear things. There it is. I thought so. I thought I heard something. Boom. Yeah, this machine gun is way more satisfying than the pistol, I think. But the range on it's pretty eggs, so... Hello! Goodbye! To think I found you intimidating at first. Weak sauce. Well, I hope this doesn't kill me right away. Oh, so it's literally Blackrock processing. They're processing the Blackrock. Got it. I still can't help but think of the like the investment real estate group, BlackRock. Wait, so the other bridges are open, but not this one. What gives? So I need to go to the Atlas Chamber? I guess this is not right. Wait, can I just dash across? Let's try it. Haha! Wait, come on. That's not what I was supposed to do. Remedy's storytelling is one of the best in the business. Branded Clips, I agree. It is why I stick around with their games as much as I do. Their storytelling is top-notch. Alright, well, I guess I don't do that. I gotta go. Bye, Kingerd. Bye, Pickle. Catch you later. Sadly, no achievement for hitting balls. Okay, thanks, Flama. Dan. You saved me some time. The oldest house doesn't like new technology. I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I wouldn't put it past it. I think it's noticeably absent, like new technology is, and that's pretty cool. I like it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the oldest house is most likely an entity of its own anyway, so it wouldn't shock me if it actually does have some kind of preference. Whoa! Okay, so is this where I need to be going? Considering I haven't been here yet, I would like to assume this way will be correct. Oh, nope, not you, not you. Okay, so that, well, there's stairs over here though. I want to check and see what's over here. Little material box. I'd be curious by one question, Rich Hall says. Are you playing the game now for the story, the gameplay, or to complete it? For me, the story was the driving force that took me to the DLC. Well, definitely the story, yes, because I have not beaten Control before. I've never beaten it. And I want to know what happens, because I have no clue. Second, the gameplay, probably not so much. If I'm being 100% honest, I think the gameplay... So, this is my third attempt to play Control. Like, I've tried it on 2 other occasions before this, and this is the farthest I've ever gotten. But the first 2 times I played it, I felt bored. Maybe that was because of the gameplay, I don't know. And I didn't find the story right at the beginning. Oh, I have to bring those upstairs. At the beginning, it wasn't as endearing as Alan Wake, but the other big reason was because I like the story of Alan Wake in a vacuum, and I was afraid that this game was gonna basically, like, MCU Alan Wake, you know, like, bring in a whole bunch of extra stuff that I really didn't want or need. It was gonna explain too much about Alan Wake that I didn't want an answer to. But so far I've been pleasantly surprised. Can I not just jump over that? No, I guess not. I've been pleasantly surprised that it really hasn't done that. So oh, we're going back to the ocean view? So, I guess a shorter answer to your question, I'm playing this for the story, for sure, and also to complete it. Like, to complete the story. Because I plan on playing the DLCs too, and it's probably going to be tough, like, when I play through this and I beat it, it's probably going to be tough to not want to go play Alan Wake 2 again. Ocean View Motel and Casino Entry Point. No, I will say, I guess to add on to what I said, I'm interested in the story now. Like, in this playthrough, I think I've gotten far enough to where I'm intrigued. But that was not true the first 2 times I tried it. I didn't get far enough to really get, you know, any nice story nibbles. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. Okay, so last time I was here... Somebody outside?
We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Yeah, get out of here. So last time I hit the bell and it opened some doors. This time, is it just the same thing again? So each time I hit it, it opened a door. Yeah, nothing in there. Still opening doors. Whoa, what is going on? I can mess with things? Another puzzle, I assume. Okay. Let's hit it again. So last time I could do it 3 times. Can I still do it 3 times? No, I guess not. This is the room I was just in. I just heard something open, though, just now. No? Alright, screw it. Let's go back in the room with, Oh, chair out, radio right, picture even. Let's try that. Radio right, picture, yeah. And then there's something over here. Let's see what that one is. It's like folders to the right, plant to the left. There we go. This wasn't open before. A key. Is that it? What is a key? I want in the janitor's office. I want it to open at some point. So this is how I got out of here before. So probably still the rule of 3. 1, 2, 3. Check door symbols on the other side. Yep. The escape is about the position of the items in the rooms. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I figured that one out. I didn't even look at chat yet. I would have been... That would have been another one that annoyed me that I didn't figure out. But yeah, Rich, I love Remedy stories very much. I really do. Atlas Chamber. Well... Looks like something to the left. Let's try going down here. Atlas Chamber. Is this where I was before? Yeah, so I'm very much into this for the story now. I like the world. The world building's insane. I love it. I thought I would hate it, but I don't so far. The one thing that would ruin it for me if Control was like, well, here the Dark Presence actually originated here, and Cauldron Lake is this. Like it just completely explained Alan Wake's backstory that's supposed to be a mystery. That's at that point I would dislike Control. Okay. And I would wish I'd never played it.
Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Boom. So we're going to the prism to get some more black rock. Surely I'll be clearance level 5 at some point. Let's keep going. Atlas, physical expression created by the oldest house. Specific shape and dimensions of it seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the usual walls, floors, and ships. Changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. That's wild. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a something of the something. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same something material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. So the Atlas is something that changes shape, but only changes shape when nobody's looking, and can even do it quickly enough to do it between frames of video surveillance. Alright, so it looks like I gotta go across, but let's see what's over here. Does that just take me back down? Yeah, it looks like it does. Oh, come on. Spin rate of fire boost? Rate of fire. So 39? Heck yeah, let's put that on. Wow. Okay, so I gotta unlock this now. Haven't been in here. It's just a bathroom though. Haven't been in here. Clearance level 5. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do need to go back up there and jump down. Enemy reinforcements. Am I the enemy reinforcement? It is bright in here. Central maintenance. Atlas chamber. Okay, I'm going the right way. Golly. Yeah, dude, that sniper is powerful. Is that the Atlas? Give me that health. Thank you. Yeah, baby. Collects more than 100,000 swords. That's great. I assume y'all can see the achievements I get. Achievements mattered to me at one point in time. They really don't anymore. It's kind of now, it's just like a scrapbook. A scrapbook of things I've done over time in different games. I used to, like, achievement hunt when I was in middle school. Not anymore. Oh, took his rocket launcher, or the rocket, in midair. Good night. Is someone... Yeah, you. Come here. Alright, so is this our Atlas here? Or is this just a centerpiece? That's just a centerpiece. I think. I don't know. Speak with... That's Director Faden to you. I don't know who you're referring to as Faden. Launch damage probably would be helpful. Shield barrage damage, though? Yeah, let's do that. What's this over here? Oh, this is the seize. Duration. Seize an additional enemy. I don't see myself using that ability a lot. I will upgrade my launch damage, though. I'll save the other two. Alright, upstairs we go. Yeah, this game seems to do its best storytelling when it's not actually telling the story. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, the best storytelling I'm seeing so far is coming from collectibles that you find and recordings that you come across. Like, that seems to be way more... Here we go. Tell us, Dr. Darling, my darling.
Our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau.
Oh, they're finding tons of them.
They became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
A PP. Yep. The most interesting thing to me about achievements is they're a good tool for determining how much longer you've played a game than most other people. Yeah, that is true, but there's also usually in most games the stat of time played now. So I mean, you know, achievements might be more helpful in determining how serious of a player they were, I guess. I don't know. Achievements used to mean something. They used to give you in-game rewards, like Dead Rising. Did I 100% that game? I don't remember, but I hunted achievements, and those achievements were all only 20 gamer score apiece, no matter how hard or easy they were. They were all equal, but in-game they gave you a cool reward. Now, games don't dare give you cool stuff in-game because they could charge you for it instead. You know, 20 bucks for a skin or whatever.
I'm not doing so hot.
Ranger Squad, Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29.
Yeah, Rich, I do need to get health soon. I keep running out pretty fast.
Threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
Oh Jesus, soon? Mm. How about this, Rich? You got me spooked. let's head on back to mosey on over to our cleansing point here. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, how about personal mod? We'll do that. Energy recovery and health boost. Maybe I can. Yeah. Alright. There. Gave myself a little boosty boost. You got me thinking I'm about to fight something absolutely... some evil, terrible, horrible, awful entity. Or something, I don't know. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Aurish. Oh, is this the big head guy?
Whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss.
Looks like his head is about
What do I tell him?
3 times bigger than it should be.
Harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs.
His head just, I can't, it's just such a weird, it's so improportional to his shoulders.
Recap, death, disaster, imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC.
Look at that.
The lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good.
It's like Jackie Earl Haley and Benedict Cumberbatch had a love child, and that's him.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
That's right, I am your fearless leader. Shut up, Jesse.
They don't know me.
Doesn't matter, you're the boss.
They don't know how I failed people.
Oh, stop it.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll...
Oh, no. No. Come on. There we go.
Monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, Faden. Be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
The character models look really good, but the voice sync is off. It's a nitpick. It doesn't ruin the game or anything for me. I just noticed that I don't know, like the sync of the mouth movements with what they're saying is just weird. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd. Trench concerns me. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is unlike him. He approved the Hedron, but after Darling unveiled the HRAs, he was livid. I don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with additional protective device, even if it's not as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them? Let's talk in person soon. Yeah, I don't know. Trench was upset with... Oh, I already listened to that. Trench was upset. Maybe Trench was already impacted a bit before Darling finished the HRAs. Oh, shoot. I got some chat to catch up on. This guy gives me major Bill Nye vibes. Oh yeah, yeah, Dr. Darling is definitely a Bill Nye guy. Most 100% for games are just tedious. D, I agree. That's what I loved about Vampire Survivor, says Brand Eclipse. You were getting an achievement, but you're also getting stuff in the game. For sure, that's always the best, when it gives you an actual reward. What I mean is, if you see an achievement for killing an early boss or something and see only 35% of people completed it, that tells you most people probably tapped out before then. It gives me a sense of pride to know I'm getting my money's worth and actually enjoying a game someone worked really hard on. That's a good point, Brett. It is kind of cool when a game first comes out and you get a rare achievement and you're like, yeah, I'm one of the first people to beat this part. So I know what you mean. Juso, hello, what's up? What's up? Achievements are the way to get you to play more. They used to be. Well, I mean, I guess they could be for some. Back what we were talking about is when they actually had more tangible rewards. I used to play for achievements. Cutscenes are so boring they put the controller to sleep. That's funny. Yeah, that is probably my two big complaints about this game so far. One is that the dialogue cutscenes are extremely boring, and two, the navigation, like the map is horrendous. It is so bad. I think that's not why, but one of the reasons I stopped playing my second attempt at this game, because I just got lost. We're well past that part now, thankfully, but this is a massacre. What happened in here?
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
What's the monster? Is it the Atlas, or are we past the Atlas? Was that thing the Atlas that I saw? That dude's jaw gone? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh. Oh. She must look really strange to everyone else in conversation. After they talk, she blanks out for 20 seconds before replying to every line while talking to her head. I agree. She's talking to Polaris in her mind, and they're just kind of sitting there like, uh-huh. Like, hey, Jesse, how are you today? And she sits there and goes... In her mind, she's like, should I tell them? Should I lie? It is pretty funny. It's like a sitcom with a laugh track, and you remove the laugh track, how ridiculous it comes across. It's like that.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Alright, Rich, is this what you were talking about? Am I about to fight something horrible? Maybe the real monster was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, and Juso, if the game sucked, achievements aren't going to save a bad game, that's for sure. But I can say, like, Dead Rising is an example I think of. That is a game I played way more than I would have because of the achievements. And you got such a cool reward for every achievement you did. Like, in-game, not just... The gamer score was terrible. It was like... It was either 10 or 20 gamer score per achievement. Even the achievements that took you hours to complete were the same score as the one that took you a couple seconds. It was the in-game rewards that made it worth it. But now, God forbid, we get rewards in-game without, you know, swiping the credit card. What's happening? I don't like that. Alright, let's talk to Polaris, or Polaris, whatever.
Shit. They're shot the fuck.
Whoa! Heyo! Bring it on, monster. You don't scare me. I like the effect. I like the effect of the, It's basically like an improved effect of the darkness in Alan Wake 1. Like the waves you see in the air. That's cool. Was that the monster? Was that it? Well, I'm gonna guess that's a new enemy type. Fine by me. Fine by me. I'm all for variety. There's way more variety in enemy types in this game than there are in either of the Alan Wakes, that's for sure. Dr. Darling, hold on, I got something to read. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in the containment procedures. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank that nullifies all resonance. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks. feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. Well, that didn't work, did it? The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed. Sounds like it didn't work.
Other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's
the quarry.
That's where BlackRock comes from.
Let's go to the quarry.
Too, right? BlackRock comes from a threshold. Quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the BlackRock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes.
Emily, always irritating.
665.
665?
Neighbor of the beast. Get it?
Dr. Darling, I get it. I would have laughed at that if I were there with you.
We can do that again.
I would have laughed at that had I been there with you, buddy. Emily's just terrible. She's just bad. Emily Pope, she's just horrible. She didn't laugh at Dr. Darling's jokes. She bores me into a paraplegic state. Oh man, she's just the worst. Maybe she's the final boss. Just listening to her talk, that's the final boss fight. So 665, neighbor of the beast, obviously that is referring to 666, the mark of the beast. But the
everything here is crazy.
I guess, yeah, I wouldn't.
Feels right.
Her eyes are glowing.
Like how the world should be.
I can't get over.
Building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
She doesn't want to leave. That's
Even
interesting.
with all the horror, I'm happy.
Yeah. So I'll get to. Oh, Jesse, shut up. Whatever, forget it.
The right kind of insane.
I'll just keep moving. All right, Jesse. Now that I can speak, I can't get over the fact that her hair looks like it's a wig. Like, it's the only person who looks like their hair is just a couple inches out from their character model, a little too much than it should. And I can't unsee it now that I've seen it. But as for what she just said, did I just one-shot that dude? Wow. As for what she just said, dude, Jesse is just like... Jesse has come into this scenario that by all accounts should be a horror scenario. Like, everything about this should be in the horror genre. But she just, like, I don't know, she just kicked in the door and decided that this is not a horror story. Or if it is a horror story, she's the slasher, not everybody else. Like, she's the one just coming through and massacring everything. And I think that's hilarious. Because anybody else walks into this building and sees what she saw at the beginning, it becomes a horror movie. Not with Jesse Faden, though. So we need to go up to floor 3. Am I on floor 3? Oh, I'm clearance level 5 now. That means I can open up that lucky room. Oh, we're back at central maintenance. I was down there. Yeah, okay. Oh, D6616. Yeah. Call of Duty will be subscription based only eventually. Don't worry. In fact, most games probably will be. That's gonna. I agree with what the Larian Studios guy said. That's gonna really limit what games actually. I'm getting sniped at now. Well, that was a terrible. I'm like the greased up deaf guy. Oh, I can't. I was gonna say you'll never catch me, but I ran out of dash. I need to change that health boost back to energy, and that is how I avoid that. The future when we own none of our games and they're routinely purged from our library, so we have to buy them again. Well, either so you have to buy them again, or if you want to play a game in that series, it has to be like the newest one. That's the real evade energy cost. Yeah, why not? I'll take that. That's the long play. Like, imagine if Call of Duty made it to where you could play Call of Duty, but only for windows of opportunity, like a year at a time. So that way, if you're like, hey, you know what, I want to play some Call of Duty today, the only option you have available to you is the newest one, and you have to buy it. You can't just pop in your Black Ops 2 disc. Like, you have to buy the new game. And some people argue against that. They're like, no, that's stupid. They would never do that. That'd be so anti-consumer. They wouldn't dare. It's like, well, what happens when that's the only option, though? Like, if they remove the option from you completely, then yeah, I could see it happening for sure. You think they care about morals? Hey, a note. It pays off to go exploring. Supplementary materials. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by disturbing the air. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm, oh, so they created fan death as a way to try to bullcrap the public. With the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds and other innovations, speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. Yeah, so they came up with fan death, which is someone dying because an electric fan messes with the air. I guess people bought it. You know, they're trying to cover up something, and that was the best they had. Oh no, the thing with that battle, even when it seems like it doesn't do much damage to the replay, you'll see your health was down to 10%. Oh, was it down to 10%? Was that? Yeah, I didn't even notice, Rich. I'd rather pay 10 than 70, but I don't play Call of Duty anyway. Iron Maiden. No horror if you just shoot everything. The greased up deaf guy. Yeah, Juice, that's exactly what I was talking about. You'll never catch me. But then they shot me right in the sternum, so I died along with that attempted joke. Not really a joke, more of a reference. There's an important distinction there between telling a joke and making a reference. References can be funny, but they're not always jokes. Which I guess was actually South Park's big criticism of Family Guy. That's kind of a tangent. If anybody remembers the... Oh, great. If anybody remembers the episode of South Park where they made fun of Family Guy, that was their big critique. Was that they don't actually make jokes. They just do cutaway gags that aren't earned. Which is true, but it's a type of humor, though. If you want AAA games to change, stop buying them and support indie devs instead. Agreed. People used to call me a gaming hipster for always recommending indie games, but for every $60 disappointment my friends have bought, I've had several far better games for far less money. Brett agreed. In fact, after the video I'm making on the Unalive Squad, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna make a video on just the lines between indie games and AAA games. Just they're getting a little bit blurrier, and not necessarily in like quality of the game, but like in how well they do, their player counts, their popularity, stuff like that. And people complain whenever I say vote with your wallet because they say, well, a boycott's just not going to work. You can't get people to not spend money. Well, voting with your wallet doesn't just mean not spending money. It also means putting your money towards the things that deserve it. So like an indie game, for example. So I won't spoil too much of that possible video, but all I'll say is I think indie games are going to be the YouTube of gaming. In that, not that long ago, the only visual media you could get I got stuck. The only visual media you could get was like cable TV, satellite TV, movie theater, and then YouTube came out, and anybody with a camera and a microphone can put something together. And so there's competition now. Competition for people's attention. They're having to compete in ways that they hadn't had to before, like studios, I mean. So I think indie games are on their way there as more tools are becoming available, like assets. Which that's why I'm not gonna knock on an indie game. If an indie game is good, but they used asset flips, like I'm not gonna knock on them for that. Now a AAA studio flipping assets trying to sell off a sequel as a different product, I will. But yeah, I think indie games will be the YouTube of gaming. You're gonna see more people having more resources available to them, and actually start being able to put out products that will get really popular. I mean, we're already seeing it now, like Lethal Company, Pal World, like it's already happening, and that's good. That's a great thing. I hope it continues. Competition will help put these AAA companies in their place, which they desperately need and have needed for a long time. Cult of the Lamb is a great indie game. Haven't heard of that one. Sounds like a horror game though. That's actually why I got my PC in the first place, was indie horror games. I don't usually play AAA stuff or big budget stuff on my PC because I don't want to have to keep up with the hardware, to be honest. But all about the indie games. Alright, so here's where we mine our black rock. And where we spawn enemies. Gotcha. See ya. I keep hitting X, thinking that it's a reload, but it's obviously not. It's such a weird way to switch your weapon. What does Y do? Yeah, I'd rather Y. I say this after I just talked about how I don't usually play big budget games on PC. I'd like to remap the buttons here. I know like every PC game offers that, haha. But I'd want Y to be how I change my weapon, not how I melee. Ooh, that was a one-shot, even through his shield. I love it. He said, I'll have what he's having. That's so satisfying. That's great. I ran out of ammo, so I just picked up a stack of, what even is this, metal? Just flung it at him. That's hilarious. The only buy that I bought at full price was Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I heard great things about that game though. Like I played Lego Star Wars. I played Lego Star Wars when I was a kid. But I saw that Skywalker Saga wasn't just a combination of the games. It also like added stuff. The graphics were really good. It wasn't just, they didn't just slap two games together, so you know, no hate from me. I'm not a big Lego game guy. I think for a while there they all played way too similar to each other. Like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, they just, Harry Potter, like they just felt, is there even a Harry Potter one? I don't remember. They just felt way too similar. I felt like I was playing the same game again. And even as a kid, I got bored of that. But then over time, I heard that they did start adding a lot more variety. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Come on. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't remember, the Xbox is in a different room, so randomly sometimes the controller just disconnects. So it looks like they... Yeah, I missed that one a little bit. They use diamond blades to cut this black rock, I guess just because it's really sharp. Alright, let's jump. Let's jump again. Whee! Glad to see a Remedy game with platforming that's not that's not terrible.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa is right.
I expected.
Oh my. We got a whole skybox here too. I mean, this is what he was talking about. It comes from a threshold of like another dimension. So I get... Oh, can I not jump over that? Yes, I can. I guess that's what we're looking at, is the another dimension. Am I going the right way? I don't know. I have no idea. No, I'm probably not. If there's one of these boxes, I'm probably going the wrong way. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay, so back that way. The most recent game I bought for full price was Infinite Warfare, and it was a Christmas gift for my brother. Spoilers, he didn't like it. I have a hot take a little bit that I like Infinite Warfare's campaign. Not as a Call of Duty game though. Like I have to turn my brain off in that I'm playing a Call of Duty game and just pretend it's just some generic sci-fi game. Like I thought it was fun. I didn't actually beat the whole thing, so maybe it got worse as it went, but I got about halfway through. I had a good time. No, the multiplayer was abysmal though. Absolutely not. No. No to that. But I would much rather get another Infinite Warfare type of game that actually tries to be different and tries to do new things for the series than the sliver of a game that Modern Warfare 3 was. Activate the... and sold at a premium price, mind you. Activate the explosive to activate the explosives to excavate the Black Rock Prism. Okay. Oh. Doesn't look too hard. Just toss that on over there. We'll grab you, toss you on over there. I'm about to do this and y'all don't even know I'm here. Put you there. Put you there. Can I do it stealthy? I don't know. Might be a tall order. Let's give it a whirl. Is there even a stealth mechanic in this game? I guess so. I just walked past him. He didn't recognize I was here. Do I just wipe him out anyway? No, I'll hold off. Just in the event that... Oh, music's going goo-goo. Yep, they found me. You're gonna wish you hadn't, brother. You're gonna wish you'd slept on this shift. Yeah, I had a feeling that when I alerted those guys, it was gonna spawn more, and I was right. Eat it. He's just all right. Fine. You know what? Here, be my pet. Suffer your mind. Or no, suffer me now. That's what it is. Dang it. Shadow of War. Anybody? Suffer me now. So, this is absurd. There's so many people here. Oh my god. Yep, I regret. I regret. Go, 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 go. Reload, come on! Gotcha. Goodbye. Cause you need a little control. Hello, Fushigi. Boom. Alright. You know, to be honest, I want to read about the quarry incident. Yeah, here we go. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes, until I had to resort to literally something. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. Maybe we should order another expedition to the city. What city are we talking about? Is it here? They saw a city in here? Because this is the quarry. The quarry. Alright, how do I light this candle? There we go. Let it eat, boys. What? Collect the... oh, I thought I was going to open up a tunnel or something. All that for a drop of blood. All that for a tiny little piece.
You led me.
I mean, if that's what I need, that's what I need.
The prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late.
Hello, creature. Oh, I can't kill those? Then I am outie here. Outie 5000. If I can remember where to go. I think it's back this way. Is that music? Or is that metal clanging? No intention of insulting the composer here. That's me. I think it's music. I legit could not tell. Oops. NSC power plant. Speak with Marshall. So now we gotta head. I think we're going the right way. Oh my gosh, that thing's... oh no. They're all after me, Lucky Charms. Goodbye. Oh, this is hell on earth. I'm out of here. Yeah, how to know you're going the right way when everything and its mother starts spawning to come after you. Oh my god! Okay, so the real question is... I mean, do I fast travel? Will that get me where I need to go? I'm going to Central Executive, or am I not? I think? Speak with Marshall. Where is she? Yes, Central Executive. Okay. Time to fast travel. Let's go. Alright. I saw there was somewhere else to go on the other side of the quarry, but maybe I should have explored that. I don't know. All the LEGO games are the same. Feel that. If you want to talk about indie games that are emulating AAA in the worst ways, EDF 6 is apparently going to be $70 at launch. Yeah, that would probably be worth at least mentioning in my video. But again, I mean...
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Yeah, but I think that's not... If an indie game wants to...
Had to take a detour into the quarry.
...be like a AAA game in the worst way,
Here.
I mean, it still just kind of goes even further, like, the more competition, the better. I would just say I hope some other indie developer makes a similar game that's not as greedy.
She knows.
And just like that, that'll kill a product just like that.
I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6,
Ooh.
codenamed P6.
Finally some confirmation.
We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director.
Groomed?
He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother... I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something.
And she just really hit us with a typical.
It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that?
You don't. Oh, you fire her.
I'm not here for them.
Yeah, you fire her. You have the ability.
Nothing simple here.
Fire her right there and then.
These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan.
I guess that's a good point, because if everyone else in Ordinary was gone and they just found Dylan...
I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay?
From their perspective, they took in an orphan. Like, they didn't kidnap anybody.
I could use a friend right now.
Jesse. Oh, is this Dylan? We finally seeing him? I'm gonna guess so. Alright. Abilities. Let's get that health up. And I will save the rest for later. Outfits! I have none. Yes, there's a Harry Potter one. Thanks, D. Wonder where COD's gonna go now that they're done ruining Modern Warfare. Dude, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I bought Infinite Warfare for 20... Is that pounds? Euros? I don't know. I'm a stupid American, so feel free to educate me. A couple of years ago, I liked the single player. Yeah, I feel that, Juso. I like the single player, too. While I remember, just wanted to say, fantastic video about Red Dead Online. I've only seen mention to bits and pieces in news stories over the years. It was really informative and easy to follow. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate it. It's kind of... That's one of those videos where I had a lot of fun making it. I felt like I made it a lot faster than usual, like I'm getting better at some of my processes. And even though it's not performing very well, like it's one of the worst performing ones on my channel, I'm still really proud of it. I am. And I also... Red Dead Online has a special place in my... I don't know what you want to call it, a heart? I don't know. It really... Red Dead Online is a battle scar of mine when it comes to modern gaming. It really is. Like, why I hate live service so much. Red Dead is a big piece of that. But thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. I don't see people talk about Red Dead Online enough. All I see them talk about is GTA 6, GTA 6. I'm like, well, hey, let's not forget, you know, Rockstar, not everything they touch is gold. I didn't even mention the GTA remasters in that video. I should have, but I didn't. So we're going to containment, but I don't think I have... Containment Panopticon. I do not see that on the map anywhere. I must have... Maybe I just haven't discovered it yet. Where is it? I'm gonna guess probably down here. Maybe Central Research. First off, let's go to Luck and Probability and get that door open, shall we? Last COD series I enjoyed was Black Ops. Yeah, Black Ops 2 is probably the last COD that I purchased full price and was satisfied with my purchase. But Black Ops 1 was great. The campaign, probably the best story COD's ever had is Black Ops 1. Okay, so now I need to go... I think I can open this door now. Yeah, baby. The most fun I had in a campaign was Modern Warfare 2, the original. I mean, is this all just... This is a lot of... Okay, alright. Well, let's see what we got here. There's so many things to mess with. Alright. What's this? Okay, here's our board. Alright. Elephant, question mark. Cat, question mark. Clover, check. Light, check. Horseshoe, question mark. Fish, less than 2 feet. So what does the check mark mean? Lucky item manifest. Oh, this is hilarious. So there's not only just bad items, there's lucky items too. That's really funny. The beckoning cat creates luck for business owners. It beckons in customers. Rare plant variation connects to druidic healing rituals. Elephant china. Light bulb various. Documented gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Okay, so I need to turn them all on. Effects of items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of the horseshoe. Also, consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence luck readings. Consider the positioning. Interesting. For more information on ritual use, lucky actions to perform and avoid. Okay, so what is the... Oh, feng shui. Feng shui items. So the fish... The elephant. Looks like that's it. The fish and the elephant. Okay. So I need to turn every light in here on. That's hilarious. They're they're testing the lucky items by gambling right here. That's really funny. So let's get every light in the house is on. Front porch bright as a crack of dawn. I grew up with country music. Sorry I had to subject you to that, everyone. Okay, so... One... Is there any more lights? Did I miss any? I think I got them. Right? Turn that back on. Okay, can I set anything on the table? Maybe I can. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so now... We've got to... They don't know the horseshoe, but out there on the board it showed something for it. The fish has got to be within 2 feet. Lights on. Clover. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means with the clover. I'll try picking it up. Yeah, the RDO vid was great. Shame how quickly Rockstar... Thanks, Brett. It's just weird because EDF started as a series. Low budget games that were fun despite the lack... VTuber debut when? Never. Never. I'm such a patriotic American. I make people in other countries use our measurement system when I travel abroad, Leslie. That's yeah, those are freedom units is what they are. I used to flip-flop between Battlefield and COD, but after they both became trash, I switched to Arma as my primary military shooter. Yeah, I feel that, Brett. I switched between COD and Battlefield. Like Battlefield Bad Company 2. During that time, it was a good time to be a fan of both. So this one wants it to be right side up. So it's right side up. I'm going to grab the clover. And I need to pick up the fish within 2 feet. Can I just set it down? Is there a way to just set this stuff down? Instead of just flinging it? I mean, that's the best I got, I think. Can I walk into it? Yes, I can. But then, yeah, Battlefield, I left COD and went mainly just Battlefield, and then Battlefield couldn't figure out how to just release a game unbroken to save their lives, so neither one, unfortunately. Neither one is my go-to military shooter anymore. And what was the elephant one? What did they have to do with the elephant? I think the elephant was a question mark. But those are the two. No, the feng shui item was the... I already forgot. Was it the... cat? Where are you, lucky room? Here it is. The fish and the elephant. So I need to go get the elephant now as well. Positioning of the objects. Okay. Let's go get the elephant. Where's the elephant? Oh, here it is. Can I just pick it up? No, I guess I can't do that. Can I set the clover down anywhere? No, I don't think so. All right, let's just turn on the cat and head on in and try for ourselves. Go, kitty cat. I've got the clover. Horseshoe's right side up. Fish is in here. Let's do it. Did we do it? Does it actually have a ball? No, it doesn't look like it does. I mean, all the lights are on. I've got the clover. Fish is within 2 feet. It's here. Horseshoe's right side up. Cat's turned on. The elephant I couldn't move. I can go look at it again. Get to the Panopticon, start at Central Executive, and take... Oh, so you're telling me how to get to the next place. Excellent. Thank you, Rich. I will, I'll follow that here in a minute. Jury from Street Fighter possesses the Feng Shui engine. Feng Shui items exist in this game. Therefore, Street Fighter is part of the expanded universe. Thanks. Nice, Leslie. All my exes live in Texas. That's right, Brett. Is there a shooter that has definitively replaced Battlefield? I mean, if we're being honest, probably Call of Duty. Just because of their larger game modes that they have now. Like, they have, what's it called? Ground War, which is literally just them copying Battlefield or trying to emulate it. So, I'd say probably Battlefield. Or, sorry, I'd say probably Call of Duty. Is there anything else? So, it won't let me take the elephant. Pretty sure I saw more than one horseshoe in here. Am I just crazy? Yeah, so there's one, and there's two. So, but this one I can't. It's hitting it. Let's try again. All right, it's my lucky day. Let's do it. Oh, that's what we're looking for. That clock just fell off the wall. Whoa! What's going on out there? There were papers flying and stuff. Oh, the clover's got to go right here. Okay, now let's do it. We want it to land on... Did we get it? No, we did not. I think I'm just breaking everything. What is that? I think I'm just it's making bad luck happen because I'm doing it wrong. I'm missing something. I've got these lights on. I've got the clover right there. The fish right there. The cat is turned on. Horseshoe is right side up. It's the elephant that I'm not sure what to do with, because you can't move it and you can't interact with it either. Yeah, Leslie, their vehicles, yeah, it's all overclocked now. Oh, I gotta just turn this on, don't I? Alright, well, let me make sure this one's still on. It is. Alright, let's try this again. I wonder what happens if I keep getting it wrong. Because each time has not been the same so far. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Give it to us. Yeah, baby, let's go! I unlocked what? An outfit? Oh, that's right. Yeah, somebody said that there was an outfit before. And then there was something else, too. Nice. How about that? Alright. Call me the luckiest guy in the world. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. This isn't the way I came, so I'm gonna go back. Go back the way you came. Kermit the Frog and Family Guy. Excuse me, sir. Which way to the nearest town? Back the way you came. There was definitely a cleanse point in here somewhere. Ah, yes, to the left. Or I guess straight ahead. Alright, so now I'm going to follow Rich's advice here. Well, first off, allow me to check out my brand new outfit. Hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully it's not canon breaking. Like it's not something stupid. I guess we'll see. Keep breaking stuff, just like Limp Bizkit would want you to. True. What games are you looking forward to in 2024? Leslie, I have asked myself that question for weeks, trying to figure out what am I looking forward to. And to be completely honest, there's one game that has mild curiosity from me, and that's it. And that is the Ubisoft Star Wars game. I am not optimistic about it, but I am mildly curious. Enough to like, if some gameplay gets released or whatever, I'm gonna go watch it because I want to see what it's all about. But that's kind of it, if I'm being honest. There's just not really anything out there that has got me just really looking forward to it. You know, I know it's a boring answer, and I don't mean to be a downer, but it's true. Outfits. What we got golden. Whatever. I earned it. I'm gonna wear it. I earned it. Even though that does kind of cross the line of what I was talking about, of like something stupid that she would not actually be wearing right now. Okay, so start at Central Executive, take the elevator to Containment Center. Logistics, medical, security. Okay. Welp, Gerd just got canceled. He referenced a Family Guy joke. Yeah, no kidding.
It's ridiculous.
Where is the elevator?
This is a frequency.
Oh, duh.
Why couldn't it vibrate? No hiss followed you in, right?
No hiss followed me in. Containment. There we are. Yeah, this building just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I'm pleasantly surprised that they're not just making me stay in the same areas repeatedly. Like there seems to keep being new areas to go to.
Sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Not really a game, but I'm looking forward to the Fallout London mod coming out. Yeah, it might have been you. Someone else said that on another stream. Is that what's up with that mod? Because I keep hearing about it. Like, is it just supposed to be? Is someone just been working on it for a long time, or what? And why Fallout 4 specifically? I guess just because it's the most recent, not online Fallout game. Yeah, see, dude, Jesse just doesn't care. In real life, if someone turned the corner and that awful thing was just sitting there screaming at you, like that'd be that would be. What is? Oh, anyway, that would be just nightmare-inducing, and Jesse just doesn't care. Pulls out her magic gun and just lets it eat.
Documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately.
I did not think I could actually blow that out. That's great. Dude, the environmental destruction in this game is amazing. Like, when I blast one of these windows, the individual blinds fall down. That's crazy. That's very cool. You're mine, brother. Fight for me. How does it feel? How does it feel to know that your entire existence was intended to blow up right next to me and you missed? It's like the dude from the King Kong Skull Island movie when he pulls the grenades out and he's like makes his last stand against the big monster. I can't remember the name of it. The skull crawler. They just whacks him with his tail. He goes flying and blows up a mile away. Enough. There we go. Do they just drop dead when there's nothing left? What gun is that? He's got a Lewis too? Do they all just... Yeah, they all just have old technology. That's an extremely cool detail. Like nobody's walking around with an M4. Lucky outfit. Yes, sir, Nathan. This is my lucky outfit. Whoa! Hello, everyone. You know what? Yeah, this game makes you feel powerful, that's for sure. Except when homing rocket launchers... Never mind, even when that happens. Yeah, you feel very powerful in this game. It's not something I expected when I first played Control. I went into Control the first time I ever tried to play it. I went in completely blind, and that was probably not the best thing because all I had to go off of was Alan Wake, and this game is not Alan Wake. So... yeah, you can imagine I was thrown for a loop. Where's the scary stuff? Where are the flashlights? And I don't know what I was expecting. I thought Alan Wake was gonna pop up every 10 seconds or some kind of reference to it, and that just didn't happen. Pretty sure not until the DLC do they even acknowledge the universe. No, there's some notes and stuff you can find as well, actually. I've heard that. I've not experienced it for myself, obviously. Find Dylan, alright. The whole point of why we're here. It is time. Rafiki says, it is time. Fallout London... Fallout London is a full conversion mod for Fallout 4 that'll be set in London. It's been in development for 5 years. Wow. It'll be the first Fallout game mod to take place out of the US, so I'm super hyped for it. Feel that. Yeah, for sure. I was hoping there'd be an announcement for Fallout Miami this year, but I think it's probably got a couple more years to cook. Is that real, Leslie? Gonna be a good time for modders, though. And Sky Oblivion coming out next year? It's such a blessing and a curse that Bethesda's games are ripe for modding. Like, it's a blessing because the mods can create some extremely cool experiences. It's a con because you have to wait on someone who's not the studio that made the game to make the game memorable, you know? Or I guess to have the more memorable experience. Like, take Starfield, for example. People are like, oh, you know, wait till the modders have it, wait till the modders have it. I'm like, you shouldn't have to wait on modders. Like, it should be, the game should be creative and cool on its own, and then modders are supplementary to the baseline experience. Like, I'm not hating on modders, the exact opposite. I'm just saying you shouldn't have to rely on modders from that large of a company and that big budget of a game for it to be worth people's time. I don't know why I even bother opening these shelters. There's almost never anything in them. And if there is, it's just like a material. Which I still haven't fully grasped why I'm bothering with that. Did that just close on me? Okay, so there's a security. I think you mentioned that's where I'm supposed to go. Looks like it loops back. Yeah, it loops back. So let's go ahead and go in here and check it out. Am I 6 yet? No, I'm not. So I can't even go in there anyway. But I can go in here. What am I looking at? What is that? The Last of Us. That is a clicker, if I've ever seen one. Can I step on this? It's like algae or something. Oh, there's more of them. Hello, boys. Oh, what's the matter? You can't come in here? Haha. Thank you, game design. Ah! I think they're letting out some kind of toxic gas. Well, let's... Mold. It's mold. So, Resident Evil. Well, mold is a fungus, so still Last of Us. The deceased was a blank-year-old with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During the autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not provably caused by trapped gases. Well, yeah, it's trapped gases because they're letting them out. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Sounds like just some random crap that somebody inherited from a threshold. Now it's here. Alright, well, you know what? Enough of this. I tire of your games. See ya. Ah, there's more. Okay, so don't let them get close. Don't let them get close. What's happening? Something's shooting me. Wow. So it was that thing. Oh, please don't make me go all the way back. There's a section with Alan Wake, specifically OOPs and documents. Yeah, that's what I heard, Nathan. Looking forward to that. Ironically, Bethesda tried hiring modders who worked on some really big full conversion mods, and then they made them work on Fallout 76 until the crunch exhausted them. Of course. 16 times the OSHA violations. Yeah. I don't think OSHA 16 times. Oh man, I thought you were talking about this game. You're talking about 16 times the pixels or whatever he said. 16 times the graphical fidelity. 16 times the OSHA violations. This is neat. What is this? What am I looking at? Topeka, Salt Lake. Well, actually, I need to go... I don't want to explore too much, but it's also hard not to. It's hard not to, 'cause
someone needs help over there.
it's just constantly stuff going on.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks?
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
What do you mean you hope so? You're lucky I'm here at all. Pretty ungrateful of you there, partner. From where I sit, you need me a lot more than I need you, so why don't you watch your tongue? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm gonna call it for the day, because I think that'll put me at 3 hours, which is about how long I try to go for. Find Dylan. Then again, there's more people watching now than there have been this entire time. What on earth? Alright, just gonna keep... Oh! So now we have a clock in here. Okay. Well, let's check out the rooms. Alright. We want the clock to probably say the same thing, is my guess. So this one says... 12:30. This one says... 3:50. Let's hit it again. Let's just get all these doors open, shall we? So yeah, there's one. I'll hit it one more time. Oh, it's shut? Okay, so I actually need to open those back up. Okay, so it's going to be a puzzle where I've got to get all the clocks to say the same thing. But it's going to require... I just don't know what time it... Oh, here's what I need to know. So I'm going to hit this. And then I'm going to hit this. And this ought to be the time I need it to be. So... I'm going to guess 8:50 is my guess. Does it just keep going? Oh, it does? Did I do that? Guess I gotta time it perfectly. I mean, okay, for it to be that specific, I must be wrong, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, there's no way I can get it to be that perfect. Well, this one's almost right there. Maybe it just needs to be, no, because now this clock is different. What the... Is that nod? Is it supposed to be a nod to Bruce Lee's outfit? Honestly, I doubt it. I think it's just supposed to be like I don't know. It's meant to be a lucky outfit. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Now that I'm looking at the under the shirt for it, maybe it is. Yeah, I have no idea. Does this stay where I left it? Yes, it does. Alright. So those two stay the same. But this one keeps changing. So somehow, some way, I've got to get all 4 of these clocks to read the same. But the one out in the lobby seems to change. Or maybe I just need the 3 in there to say the same thing. No, it's got to be this. Because this is the only one that's setting it for me. So I've got to get to match this one somehow. So when I hit 3, where does it go? Yeah, that's a different time than it was before. Is it increasing at the same intervals? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 3 hours and 30 minutes is what it just increased by. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. Just make sure, because it did it again. 1, 2. That time was only 2. 1, 2, 3, or 2. Alright, last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, dude. It's not the same. 1, 2, 3. Just shy of 4 hours. 1, 2. It's a hideous suit either way, I agree. 100%. It is a hideous suit. So is that outfit... You have to match the first room to whatever the lobby clock shows you. It doesn't have to be precise in room 1. Well, let's try it. If it's just the first room, then that would be swell. Maybe I overcomplicated it. So, 12... 15, 18. Maybe I overcomplicated it then. Come on. Get moving. Alright, how's that? Got it, we good? I'm gonna guess I probably have to do it each one. So let's hit it again. $4.25. 4.25. All right. $4.25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have to be accurate. Thank God. It's the controller vibrates when I do it, so I know I'm doing it right. All right, 7 o'clock. Why do I have to do this twice? Oh, I should have just hit it. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no, I think it was at 8. Never mind. All right. Key, baby. I'm gonna try the janitor's office again. I want it to open. I really do. All right. Thank you, Rich. Get me out of here. Find the missing medic.
This Wells guy can't be far.
Whee! Oh yeah, after room 1, repeat with the others. Yep. Okay.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Oh, these are clocks. I thought these were bricks. Glad she commented on that. Can I pick them up? Yes, I can. Look at that. It just picks up random stuff. That's so cool. Like if I pick up one clock, it's gonna slowly move some other stuff around too. Not as much as the shield. This one moves a lot more. Yeah, that's so cool. Very cool effects. The destructible environments was a very good call by Remedy. Yep, I agree. This suit is hideous. But I worked hard for it, so I'm gonna show it off. And I'm just a sucker. I'm a sucker for earnable cosmetics in single-player games. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I went through and found all of them. I think that's why what irritates me so much whenever games just say screw that and make you pay for all of them. Discerning the pattern. Okay. Well, I'm actually... Oh, Wells, is this our man? Oh, here he is, right here. This is him, right? I mean, I'm here. We gonna talk? There we go.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
By the way, you're on a side quest? Yeah, I know.
That's enough.
I just haven't changed the objective.
How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other...
The side quests seem to be very rewarding, so that's why I went ahead and went with it.
Follow the blood.
Well, that's
Let's go.
Ominous. Oh, we're gonna go together. Okay. Like I need your assistance. I'm John Wick plus Jedi Master. Oh, look at the clocks. They've got them all marked. Clearance level 9. Why do you have more clearance than me? I am literally the top brass. No one should have higher clearance than Jesse Faden.
What's with the clocks?
Oh, is it just spitting them out?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. Forces at plane there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Huh. That's funny. So they're just chilling and then clocks just started spilling out. I mean, that looks like where it's happening right here. Yeah, it's just duplicating clocks. Do I keep moving, or will this show me something interesting? I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did he just get rejected though? What is happening? Should I be waiting? Should I be waiting or not? Ooh, Dr. Darling. I'll wait on you. What are you doing, Doc? In fact, I'll check out some chat while we wait. This is the kind of puzzle that makes me appreciate tactical shooters with breaching charges. Yes, where you can get through a wall, absolutely. Oh boy. No need to find my way out if I can just blow a hole in the wall. Yeah, agreed. Earnable cosmetics used to be the only way to get cosmetics in game. Those were the days. Just give us more money so you get some stuff. Just give us more money so you get some stuff. Oh, are you saying like from the studio saying that? He said fall. Oh my, all the clocks. Uh-oh. This guy doesn't play. He's a strongin'. Oh, I gotta get quicker on the draw with those rockets. How do you like grenade? All these clocks, that's funny. Too many clocks, too many clocks, too many clocks.
Let me see.
Any of y'all get that reference? Too many cooks?
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing had, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I want to know what power it'll give me, because so far every power that we've cleansed has given me the power. So I want to know what I get out of this. Yeah, I don't care about saving your friend. I want to know what I get out of this. Come on now. Let's be realistic here. Post-box supplement. Oh, I think this is it. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried, with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. Yeah, I wonder what they told them. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Understandable. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. So what is the item? Is it just the post box? Paralyzing people? Can I let this guy in? Yeah, there we go. Come on in. The water's fine.
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
So many clocks. Too many clocks. Pierce zoom boost. So do I have to just get rid of weapon mods that I don't use? If so, I didn't realize I needed to be doing that. Oh, deconstruct. Well, I'm gonna get rid of all my level 1s. How about that? Not that I care too terribly much about most of these. Exclusive to zoom. That's all it does? Pierce zoom boot? Nah. I don't need to zoom. I mean the DLC and useless stuff like horse armor. Yep, you're right, Juso. Power of clock summoning. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Uh-oh. Yeah. Forgot my own reference there for a second. Marula. So was Unalive Squad as bad as everyone thought it was going to be? Well, I've got a stream I posted yesterday if you want to see, like, just raw gameplay, but I only played it for about the first 2-ish hours, and I think I already have a good idea of what the rest of the game's going to be like. So, the story so far is good. The character models, move it, dude, move it. The character models, good. Voice acting, great. Cutscene, visuals, good. In fact, even the kind of the core gameplay is not bad either. But what I assume, and I'll play the game more to know for sure, but what I assume is that it's going to be one of those, like, had it just been a straightforward campaign and they put more effort into that, it probably would have been like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10 game. But because the priority was live service, the mission variety is going to be really, really low. It's going to feel super repetitive after a bit. And the in-game content is not going to entice me at all. That's my guess. So far, I had fun so far. Like, in the game, I did. Like, where I stopped. I can't picture... After I ended the stream, I played it a little bit more last night, and it had me doing a bunch of side missions and stuff, and I cannot picture doing that repeatedly, like, of my own accord after the campaign is up. So, is it worth $70? I don't think so. Is it deserving of the hate everyone's giving it? I don't think that either. I think it's a if you don't care about looter shooters, but you like DC and Rocksteady, I think it's a game that you could buy when it's on sale, and just play through the story, and you'll probably get your money's worth and be satisfied. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was on the corner store on 30th. Blah, 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 blah. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back and started digging. City workers found Mikey later. Besides the fridge, the drawings had not come off. Tons of bricks fell on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? Oh, her sons got crushed? That's terrible. They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow? End of relevant portion. Well, your fridge probably caused the building collapse, if I were to guess. Yeah, the Unalive Squad, it did not seem as terrible to me as everyone made it sound it would be, and I'm actually really shocked that IGN has gone as far as they have to trash talk the game, when they've given glowing reviews to games that are way worse. Or even games that aren't worse, but just, like, of a similar caliber. Like, IGN has had no problem puffing up looter shooters. Looter shooters, full-price stuff with battle passes, like, now suddenly it's a problem with that game specifically. I don't know. I think that's what my next video is actually going to be talking about. Is the beef between IGN and Rocksteady, because I do find it very interesting, and I think it's a conversation you can have, and the quality of the game itself doesn't actually matter all that much for the specific conversation that I want to have. So like it's still, if the game is good, it's relevant. If the game is bad, it's relevant. Like it doesn't matter. It really comes down to just what IGN's been doing in their treatment of that studio and that game. Because there's other games that are bad that are out there that IGN did not, that IGN did not, they did not beat down so hard. And there's other looter shooters that they've praised. I mean, somebody commented on one of my videos or my posts, or one of my community posts yesterday. And they made a good point. They said that, why is Suicide... whatever, I said it. Why is Unalive Squad getting so much hate, but Helldivers 2, a game that is also a looter... Apparently, I haven't played it. I don't know. This is just what the comment said. A game that's also a looter, and also had issues at launch, like people not being able to play and not being able to connect... is getting a ton of praise, and I know a lot of people's initial response to that... Is he just following me? Dang it, I thought I was following him. I know a lot of people's response to that would be, well, Helldivers is actually good, but that's not the point. The point is not that the game is good or bad. The point is that the genre of the game and the issues at launch were there for both of those two games, but which one did IGN just absolutely dunk on several times a week? It was Unalive Squad, and even now, just yesterday, IGN posted another article about how looter shooters are terrible, and like it focuses on that game more than anything. And they reposted it again today. It's like, dude, will y'all give it a rest? Like, I get it, engagement equals money, I guess, but like, it's just a weird obsession with that specific game. They also went and talked about it in a podcast too, apparently. Like, still, oh my gosh. Still complaining about how they didn't get review codes. Which I don't think anybody got review codes. In fact, nobody got review codes for Helldivers 2 either. I didn't hear them complaining about that. It's so crazy. It's just weird. It's just an oddly specific game to target on their part.
That's O'Neill. Shit.
Lightning round. What is the worst game you've ever played? Worst game I've ever played. There's a lot of terrible games out there. Let me think of one. Maybe not the worst game I've ever played, but maybe I could think of one that's like, I thought it would be good, and I played it, and it ended up being terrible. Let me think. Thief was pretty bad. I feel like that's kind of an easy answer, though. Thief was terrible. That was one of the worst games. A game that I thought would be decent turned out to kind of suck. Wampir. Or I guess the way it's spelled is like vampire, but I think it's pronounced Wampir. That game, yeah. I was expecting RPG, talk to people, be a demon of the night, and all those things are true, but the talking segments are so boring. The combat is pretty bad. It's just a slow, boring game. That's not the worst game I've ever played by any means, but a big disappointment for sure. That's it. That's a friend. I'm sure I could probably think about even worse games that I've played, but Thief and Wampir come to mind. Oh, that's a boss. Take a sniper bullet, brother. Oh. Would it kill anybody to give me some health? Come on, come on, come on. Huh, just throwing clocks. There's plenty to choose from in here. See ya. Worst game of it. I feel like there's something I'm missing. There must be some game that I absolutely hated that should be a no-brainer for me to just spit out. But I'm blanking on it. If I think about it, if I think of it, I'll bring it back up. Lightning round. Yeah, salty IGN is best IGN, right? Angry Joe listed Starfield as most disappointing game of 2023, and I couldn't agree more. Yeah. I've been more disappointed by a game than I was Starfield, but Starfield was, I guess, to be disappointed in a game, you have to have hope in it in the first place. And with Starfield, I was pretty indifferent on it. Although I'm a big Fallout fan and Skyrim fan, I, for some reason or another, just wasn't extremely invested in Starfield's release. I don't know. Maybe I would have bought it had it not been on Game Pass. Maybe, I'm not sure. But then when I played it, I was just like, oh yeah, this is pretty mid. I wasn't enraged like some. Oh wow. I wasn't enraged like some people were. Oh, my controller's about to die again. Come on, baby. There we go. This is a long side mission.
That was brave.
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Kind of makes me think, since I just cleansed this, there might be even more to this. I was planning on. I'll keep going. I'll see if I can finish this mission. Unless I guess somebody in chat tells me that it's way longer than I think it is, but yeah, I don't want to leave us on a cliffhanger.
We're not far now.
Better not be far. This is taking forever. Longest side mission so far. I was just picking people up. Wham. Gosh. Yep. His body's broken after that. Skull and Bones right now is terrible. Tried the open beta today. 4 hours and bored silly. Travel across a small map. Rich, it's a quadruple A game though. You're supposed to be extremely impressed in it. Whoa, what's these shadows? Oh, that's creepy. No, I haven't touched the open beta of Skull and Bones. Actually, I just didn't care enough to do it, solely because everything I've seen, it looks like Sea of Thieves, but worse. Or I guess Sea of Thieves at launch, but worse. Or it looks like Assassin's Creed's ship mechanics, but worse. Like you just can't. Like I heard. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be such a shallow game. I mean, I could give it a whirl in the open beta. I don't mind. But I have a pretty good idea of what that game's gonna be, especially considering like was it the country of Singapore like invested in the game or something, and so they're really, if it weren't for that, they wouldn't have even released it. So they're releasing it as like Ubisoft is like releasing it as an obligation to the investment that the country of Singapore put into it. I don't know, man. That's what I've heard, and I've heard, like, I don't know that for a fact, but I've heard that enough times that I'm starting to think like it might be legit. Because countries have invested in game stuff before. Like I believe what country am I thinking of? Is it Poland? Or at least they've acknowledged the video game industry before. Like is it Poland with CD Projekt Red? I think like they were pretty adamant about that game, wanting that game to be successful. I assume just it brought more dollars into their economy. That's probably why.
Hotel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Guardians of Orion was a sequel to this low-budget survival shooter called Orion Prelude, where you fought dinosaurs. That actually sounds lit. I'm a sucker for dino games. An absolute sucker for them. But there was one, it might even still be on Game Pass. It's basically Left 4 Dead, but with mutant dinosaurs. I can't remember what it's called. That game sucked. The item was last owned by Madame Blank, a waist mannequin, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in a public scandal, she relocated somewhere in Maine for reasons unknown. I mean, it's Maine, so, you know, it's got to be a Stephen King reference, right? With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in whatever city. After her death, caused by, we don't know, the state held a public auction of her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonies provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans of national periodicals. The item was... okay. Alright. Well, that was way less interesting than I thought it would be. It was just some mannequins came to life and attacked people. I wish this guy would lead me where I need to go. Like, where should I be headed? Is it this way? meat wells at the control point. So I guess over here. Both games were asset flips, but the first one was a functional game you could at least play that was fun, and the sequel is a broken, buggy mess. Yep, as the story goes.
Let's go.
Beta ends in a day or so. It really isn't worth trying. Somehow they took Black Flag almost 11 years and made it worse. That's exactly what I was thinking. I figured that was exactly what they were going to do. They were going to just take the mechanics that they already had developed in Assassin's Creed, but then remove, like, all the extra stuff, like getting off the ship and being an assassin, for example.
Shit.
Yep, I had a feeling that's oh.
Horowitz. Oh God, no.
Sorry, partner. No time to mourn. No time to mourn. He was fine when I left. What gives? Yeah, dude, Skull and Bones. I'm not sure who on this planet is excited about that game. Like, legitimately excited. Despite, I guess, both informed and excited. Like, after seeing anything they've released about the game. Gosh. Yeah, love this destruction. It's so good. Get back here, you. Oh, no. I got cocky there. I got way too cocky. I just realized I could take cover. I guess it didn't occur to me that I could crouch behind cover instead of just trying to run everywhere. Such a cool sound. It's not the same sound every time, too. That's great. I mean, there's a couple, obviously, that cycles between. Hello, Horowitz. And he's done. Give me all my materials for God knows what. Or I guess upgrades.
Make sure he's okay.
Why don't you hang out in this shelter? There's room for 6, didn't you hear? Wells, are you okay, buddy?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold.
Blah, 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 Mr. Freeman.
At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it.
Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Hooray! Alright, I am going to head to a cleanse point and then call it for the day. Hogwarts Mystery gave the name for it, but it's such a scam game that nickel and dimes you for everything. That is a mobile game, is it not? Oh, here's a cleanse point right here. As a rule of thumb, I don't touch mobile games, to be totally honest with you. They're the ones that started all the greediness, and I don't mess with them. There just seems to be a lot lower standards, and it's been that way for a long time. That's, mobile games is where I learned about what pay to win really means. Like, if the stuff that mobile games does, they tried on console, people would be outraged. Even more than they already are. Hogwarts dating sim. Yeah, I wish Hogwarts, oh, why am I blanking? Hogwarts Legacy. I wish it had been more of a student sim than it was go do the same combat against a goblin. Like, sneak away from school and go fight dark wizards as a 15-year-old. I wish it had been a little bit more immersive. 20% to health. Let's do that again. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for me. Thank y'all for hanging. As always, I think I'll probably continue on with a control stream once a week until I beat it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, though, I lose so many subs every time I do a stream. It's really crazy. I don't foresee myself stopping doing this, at least until control is complete. So, you know, even though I'm losing subs every time I do it, I think I'm gonna keep going because I do want to finish control, and I am recording this gameplay as I go. I might make a video about control at some point. I don't know. My Alan Wake ones did horribly. It seemed like people didn't really care for those. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, all right. Well, thank y'all all so much. I appreciate you all hanging. Any final messages, I'll read them. There's a delay, so any final messages, I'll read them after I end the stream. But